What up? What up? Top of the top. Good morning. Good morning, my people. Good morning. What's up, y'all? We back again. We back. I see y'all ready. We up. Y'all know how we do about this time. Good to see y'all. Y'all be ready, boy. I could tell a lot of people got rest last night. I know I did. I went to bed early. What's up, J.E.? Good morning, Jamila. Lady Butterfly. What's up? Good morning, Shayna. Naturally J. What's up? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good to see y'all. Y'all up and ready. What up, John Shad? What up, bro? What's good? Good morning, Lexi. Danielle Walker. What's up, Danielle? What's good, y'all? Good morning, Angel. Good morning. Good morning, Colleen. Y'all ready? Shout out to everybody that'll be here in a little while and everybody that's going to catch the replay. Now, we got a couple things to talk about. Y'all know how I do. It's Monday morning, the week of Thanksgiving, so y'all know this is a busy week. This is just what it is. Y'all know how it goes. I'm gonna say this too. We know a lot of holidays are fabricated, but you gotta remember one thing. Some of these holidays are actually holy days, and some of these days were our days, and they took it and flipped it and turned it into something else. Bottom line is just be thankful for what you getting and what you got and what you have and what you're about to get. Just be thankful. That's all it's really about, being thankful. The food you eat represent the prosperity. Everything they do, you reverse it on them. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But that's another topic. We don't get into all of that. I don't argue over no debates about no holidays and all of that. But yeah, I'll probably speak on that. But I already spoke about the truth behind all of that already. For those who know, I already showed you when Christopher Columbus and them came. Anyway, good to see y'all. But now we're gonna get into the show. Uh Shout out to everybody that's here. Salute Wax Dog. I see the bros sliding in here now. King D Bishop, what up? Yeah, we back again, y'all. Y'all know how we do. We got to get through this week. Anyway, man, we're gonna talk about some things, y'all. Hopefully today will be a good show. Hopefully everybody gonna get a good vibe today. Anyway, we got to talk about it. Trey Songz keep coming up in these allegations of deviant behavior, abusive behavior, and people got a lot to say about it. And some people feel like Trey Songz is getting away with a lot of stuff, and Chris Brown is getting blamed for a lot of stuff. So that's what the people saying. I'm also going to talk about Mr. Meek Mill. These rumors keep coming up about him dating and being a boy toy to rich people. That's what's being said. That's what his own fans are saying. And Meek Mill is doing a lot of suspect behavior. And you got to remember who we learned under, who we came under. And I know a lot of people love Meek Mill, and they think he real, and they thought he was real. And I'm just gonna keep showing you who he is. That's it. I don't got no beef with Meek Mill. But I told you, some people don't like when you talk about their rapper. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because remember, we could talk about rappers from everywhere else. When you talk about a Philly rapper, niggas get mad. But anyway, who cares? Because guess what? He shouldn't be out here doing suspect shit anyway. So we're going to talk about Meek Mill and how people like him use the streets to get to where they at, but now they don't want no parts of the streets no more. That's my whole point of this. To show you how it's people that milked, finesse, drained the community, and now they don't want no parts to do with nothing. Now they want to run up under rich so-called white people ass and everybody else that's rich ass. And that's why Meek Mill keep getting caught up in these alleged allegations of being a boy toy. We're going to talk about that, about them trips to Dubai everybody be taking. A lot of y'all don't know when they go to Dubai, they be doing something strange for some change from them rich Saudis. A lot of y'all don't know that, though. You feel me? But anyway, we're going to talk about it. What up, Latasha Jordan? What's up? I see y'all pulling up. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, let's get into it. You know how I do. For No Fame Live, episode 310. And we back at it again. Let's go. Yeah. Both of these dudes are suspect. Both of these dudes are weird. But some people think just because somebody got money, they're not weird. But I'm trying to tell y'all what y'all should already know, what I keep showing y'all. The only reason why all these dudes got money because they was getting them checks from them people. The same people Kanye was banging on was the same people giving these dudes checks. That's it. These dudes did not create nothing from scratch. They did not build nothing solid. All they did was get checks. Apex, what's up? All they did was get checks. That's it. All right? And they got checks by what? Playing the game. So you know how to play the game, you're always going to get a check. But yeah, Meek Mill, Trey Songz, they're some weird dudes. We're going to get into both of them because they still represent the fall of the industry and has all coming to an end. That's all this shit mean. You got to be able to see the signs and the symbols. So let's take a look at some of this stuff, right? This man Trey Songz keep coming up with allegations of being a weirdo. We've been hearing them for years. We even remember when 50 was going to use his song for the intro Power and he took that off. Now, I understand that some of these allegations do be false. Yes, I understand that. I understand that some of these allegations be a money grab. We understand that. But you know what I tell you 1,000 times? If you don't keep putting yourself in those situations, you're going to keep getting allegations. If I mind my business and stay to myself and I don't have nobody around me, I don't go around nobody like that, I'll never be in no allegations. But these dudes always seem to be in the same type of situations. And it's been alleged that Trey Songz have been doing foul things on multiple occasions. But now it's picking up charges because allegedly the people in New York is looking into his recent case at the bowling alley. So let's take a look at what's going on with Mr. Trey Songz. Trey Songz is accused of assaulting a woman in a New York bowling alley. Now, like I said, I saw this a couple days ago, but if I'm not mistaken, that was before New York picked up, looking into the case. I know allegations are made all the time, but this man name keep coming up in a lot of dirt, and I did hear he wild out, and hey, this Mr. Steal Your Girl, I heard he said a lot of foul things in the songs. I do know that song, It's Your Birthday, talking about open wide and all that. He talking about something else. He ain't talking about champagne, but he is a nasty dude. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this was going on. The people were saying certain things about him. Trey Songz, who they paint Chris Brown to be out to be. Basically, he the real villain. So they saying Trey Songz is really the dirty dude, and Chris Brown getting a lot of blame. And he ain't as bad as Trey. Trey Songz don't even make music anymore. Just be out here abusing women and catching cases. See that? That's what the people saying. Now that's a fact. He ain't making no music like that, but his name always in some stuff. Bruh, everybody is not lying on Trey Songz. This man is a menace to women and he needs to be locked the fuck up. How many women have to stand up and speak out against him for police prosecutors to move on his ass? See that? They on his ass. So let's take a look. Trey Songz has come under investigation in New York City and is facing assault charges after being accused of punching a woman at a bowling alley. According to TMZ, a complaint was filed last month by an employee of the bowling alley who stated that alleged assault took place in one of the bathrooms at the venue. In a bathroom. The unnamed accuser claims that during the incident in question, Trey Songz, real name Tremaine Neverson, punched her repeatedly and dragged her by the hair. She was taken to a nearby hospital and treated for what NYPD officers described as visible minor injuries. Sources indicate the woman recognized Trey Songz and identified him by name when she spoke to authorities. So, after this happened in the bathroom, allegedly he punched her, dragged her by her hair, probably was trying to smash, allegedly. But right after the incident, the woman went straight to the police. Now, we know some people go home, they wait days later, weeks later, months later. This woman went to the police right after the event, right after it happened. A source close to the investigation informs us that Trey Songz has been cooperative He been cooperative with authorities and expects that when all the evidence is reviewed, he will be exonerated. That's what his lawyer said. This is another instance where those involved try to blame the celebrity with hopes of getting fame or riches. That's his lawyer. His lawyer always speaking out. Now, that's his job. But like I said, why this man name keep coming up and all this stuff? And also, this is the latest accusation TREY has faced. Earlier this year, he was sued for $20 million by a woman who claims he raped her, but the case was dismissed over a statute of limitations. In August, and this happened in Vegas, authorities dropped a sexual assault investigation following an alleged incident that occurred in a Vegas hotel. Those are two separate cases. Those are two separate ones. Now, this is another one. So, what's the question? What's up, Malaya 420? Lady Love, good morning. So the question is, are they just making up stuff? Do he keep putting himself in these situations? Or does these stories have some type of merit to it? But do we see a pattern here? Do we see a pattern of a weirdo? Because you got to remember, every woman don't care about no fame. Meaning, just because you are who you are don't mean she gonna open her legs up. And sometimes the more powerful these people be, the more money they got, and they feel like they that dude, they get offended. They get offended when a woman turn them down. Some of them, they get pissed. They don't like that. So I'm just saying, these allegations keep coming up, and he keep being surrounded by these statements of being a rapist, a weirdo, abuser, and it's always with a woman. You never heard Trey Songz going viral for beating a dude ass, for fighting, it's always with some woman, always with this woman stuff. Maybe he going through an identity crisis because his celebrity is fading. Maybe that's the case. Maybe because he don't feel like he as big as he used to be. Maybe he might feel a certain way about that. And like I said, yeah, these dudes got money, but they don't got generational wealth. So like I'm gonna keep telling you, their generational wealth is under attack. So the little coins they got, the couple millions, they can't live off that forever. And they know that. What's up, Tyree Carter? They know they can't live off that pot. So a lot of them, they stressed out too. We stressed out with bills, but they might be stressed out like 50 more times than us because they got way more to lose. Remember, it's one thing to be out here struggling and going through it, but a lot of us, we ain't got a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a lot to lose, it's more stressful when your money ain't right. And a lot of these dudes thought they was going to get checks forever. So being that, the bosses cut them off and they're not writing no more checks like that, the only last option they really have is to do shows and do other shenanigans. But Trey Songz keep getting these allegations on him. So right now it's an open case. The police are looking into it and the people are talking. And like the people said, they saying Trey Songz is actually the bad guy who they paint Chris Brown to be. They saying he's the real villain. Trey Songz don't even make music anymore. Just be out here abusing women and catching cases. Wow. That's what the people saying. All right. Say it again. They say everybody's not lying on Trey Songz. This man is a menace to women. Say that man is a menace to women. Say that man can't keep his hands to himself. And he needs to be locked the fuck up. How many women have to stand up and speak out against him for police prosecutors to move on his ass? And as you see, TMZ already have posted a story. Trey Songz allegedly brutalized a woman at a bowling alley in New York City last month. Now, I remember when the story first came, but it has picked back up traction because they're looking back into it. So this one right here is not going under the rug. And for two, you did this in New York, you might not get away with it this time. And maybe, all right, maybe if somebody is trying to set Trey Songz up. Say somebody is sending women at him to set him up. Then he's the dummy that keep taking the bait. Because one thing for sure, this case he got in New York, it ain't gonna go away like Vegas in California or wherever else. In New York, they like to lock celebrities up. You know what I'm saying? So Trey Songz might be about to go to jail this time. That's all I'm saying. But if this stuff is true, we gonna know because I don't put nothing past them. Then you gotta remember, y'all, let's not forget. People forget when Trey Songz came back out, he also jacked a little bit of R. Kelly swag too. You gotta remember, y'all gotta remember when Trey Songz blew up. He was R. Kelly number one number one opponent at that time. Remember when Trey Songz came out and he was like a threat to R. Kelly career. Remember, Trey Songz was that dude, and he was in place to get some of that R. Kelly money. Meaning, labels was competing, and say if this label Jive had an R. Kelly, this other label or other labels will try to find them the next R. Kelly. They do it to this day. Oh, y'all got a Cardi B. Now we got to find us a Cardi B. We got Glorilla. See, they've been doing that shit forever too. So Trey Songz was supposed to be the next R. Kelly, but maybe he also has some R. Kelly ways. We don't know. But it's a lot of other singers that been in the game, right, y'all? And they don't be in these allegations. So I'm gonna say you are the company you keep. And like I said, if you didn't portray a certain behavior all the fucking time, people couldn't always stereotype you. If you're known for shooting a gun, people are going to blame you for doing shootings you didn't do. If you're known for being a thief, you're going to get accused of stealing. Well, if you're known for being abusive and funny around women, every time you go around women, you're going to get accused of something. That's all I'm saying. You got to remember that. You are the company you keep. And that's for a lot of people. Anyway, we'll get back to Trey Songz because this dude is already dry. He's already boring. He's already washed up. But I had to speak on it because this was going on. Now we're going to take a look at another real nigga by the name of Meek Mill. Because he's a real nigga. And when I say that, I mean that he's a real nigga. That's what I mean. He's really a nigga. All right? We're going to take a look at this dude. Because I remember how Meek Mill had a lot of people under mind control. He had a lot of people chasing dreams. This man still rap the same 10 years later. Still, but he's irritating now. Before he was hot. Now he's just irritating. You dig? I'm gonna be real. So anyway, Meek Mill flew out to Dubai by billionaire friends. Comments on pictures are in shambles. So he's been posting on the gram, on Twitter, and his fans and people have been cooking him. Because remember, a year ago, these same allegations came up a year ago. Because you got to remember, these people do rituals. So that means they do the same thing, the same time every year. That is a ritual. Last year, these same allegations came up. I already covered it. But now they're coming up again. I already showed y'all the people he be around. I already showed you his behavior. But now his own fans are cooking him. So don't get mad at me, Meek Mill fans, because a lot of y'all grew up to him too. And in your mind, he's your brother. He's your cousin. And in your mind, you think Meek Mill is your family, but in reality, you just delusional. All right. Meek Mill is currently in Dubai, enjoying some time with a few of his close billionaire friends. I told you last time, pause right there. When you go to places like Dubai, you're supposed to go with a female. You're supposed to go with a female, and you're supposed to be going on a vacation. I broke this down last year. Men do not go with men to exotic islands with no females. That is strike one. Strike two, you got to know about Dubai. Do your research on Dubai, and you will understand that a lot of those rich people over there, they fly people to come out and make them do strange things for a lot of change. You see, you might not do nothing for a couple hundred, a couple thousand, but when you go over there, they offer them big money. Why you think Ashanti been running over there a lot? She also got accused of turning tricks in Dubai. A lot of these celebrities go to Dubai for getting money. And sometimes they go to do little shows. They pay them to come out, fly out. But they say a lot of funny stuff. They say it's stuff over there go on like people putting feces on people, rich people going to bathroom on people. No, all type of weird stuff they say going in Dubai. I'm telling you, that's what's said. I ain't saying it's fact. Good morning, Sassy. Good morning, Latavia. Yeah, say a lot of funny stuff. But all I'm gonna say is this. All right, let's say ain't no funny stuff going on over there. You never seen Meek Mill go on vacation with a bad chick yet, with a pretty woman in his arm yet. You ain't seen that yet, did you? No, you haven't. Then we also know he had female tendencies because he the one that snitched on Safari and broke her up with Nicki Minaj so he can get with her. And then Nicki Minaj, PP was a sucker, and what she do? Left his ass alone. Also, don't forget, 6ix9ine challenged them to a fight face to face, and he didn't want to fight 6ix9ine. He made excuses. He ain't built like that. You feel me? All he do is get people jumped. That's why I don't respect him since he got Benny Siegel knocked out knee. But I don't respect this dude. He's a sucker and a coward. That's it. And he ain't throw no hands with nobody. So other than that, why is a grown man taking trips to Dubai with other men? And if he is, that's his business. I just want a lot of people that think Meek Mill real to see your role model and your idol. Many of Meek's fans are suggesting that the Philly rapper may be giving his rich friends some exclusive access to his body parts in exchange for the trip, if you know what we mean. It seems very unlikely that Meek would be willing to trade access to his body, you feel me, for a trip to Dubai, but fans on Twitter seems to think that's what's going on. And this is what made them think them allegations. This zesty picture right here, do you see it? But you got to understand these pictures are all strategically taken. These are strategic taken. When you see him taking that picture like that, that's a planned picture. And then you see how he got the sneakers kicked off, and just so happened they girl color sneakers. See, I told you people don't know signs, symbols, and colors. And a lot of my people that's smart, you already know what that flaw is about. So I'm trying to tell you, man, they always going to tell you and show you. Good morning, Rondell. What's up? Big Phil, what's up? Alan, what's up? Man, I could have sworn that looked like a pose of a female. I could have, damn, I'm just waking up, but that looked like some sneakers a girl will wear. And I ain't just saying that because they bright colors. I'm not just saying that because they purple and pink. I ain't saying that. That don't mean it. That don't mean nothing. But just so happened he looks suspect with them sneakers right there. See? This is what this dude be doing. But you got to remember, he might be worth some money, but to somebody worth 100, 500 million or billion, he might be available for the night. And I'm going to show you some things where it seems to me like he's doing suspect things. Now, like I said, let's take a look at this zesty man. He's acting very zesty. All right. Mind you, keep in mind, he goes to Dubai Islands all the time. He's never with a woman, never with a chick. Because when you go around them men, they don't want you to have no chick with you. You feel me? You feel me? Remember, I already showed you this right here with him and Elton John. You see his pose? Does that not look zesty? I'm going to ask y'all a question. Yeah, Meek Mill rap about a lot. How many times you seen him with a bad chick? I'm talking about why. I'm just showing you something, man. Some of these dudes don't want no girl. He'd rather get a chain and pose with Elton John. So that's why I say this ain't just one thing. These allegations have been going on for a little minute. I know for a fact over a year. And they just keep adding up. So Elton John right here. I told you before, Elton John got his arm around the waist. Not around his neck, around the waist. And you see Meek Mill got his pelvis and his hips pressed up against Elton John. All right. Now just look back at this picture. See? Is that not zesty behavior? Now I ain't putting no allegations on him, but I'm gonna say he's looking very weird. All right. Now remember, in November 2017, he was sentenced to 2 to 4 years. Boom. This was the breaking process for Meek Mill. See, before 2017, Meek Mill might have been real. He was more official than what he is now. But maybe when he went to jail, his spirit got broken. Because you got to remember, when he got out of jail, who was the first people to pick him up? Wasn't it Robert Kraft and them? And Michael Rubin, the same man that he fly on planes with to this day. They're the ones who was the first ones. Now, for my brothers that been in the penitentiary and came home, when you go to jail, you come home. 9 times out of 10, who's going to be there? Your family or your girl, right? Is your girl not going to be there when you get out of jail? So, all right. Now, I know sometimes your homeboys are going to pull up. I ain't talking about homeboys because Robert Kraft and them and Meek Mill homeboys, meaning they ain't from the hood. So when you a man get out of prison and then you got other men coming to pick you up and pamper you as soon as you get home, what is that? All right, suspect behavior. And that's what Meek Mill did. Because after 2017, they broke his ass and he went to jail for popping wheelies and bullshit. You feel me? This is what he went to jail for right here, doing this shit. And if I'm not mistaken, I hope that ain't a man on the back of him right there. If that's a man on the back of him right there with no shirt on, that's suspect. But a lot of y'all don't understand suspect behavior. If that's a man on the back of that bike, that means that man Johnson is in back of his backside and he's wrapped around him, wrapped up with no shirt on. If you can't see this is suspect behavior, I don't know what to tell you. You know why? Because a lot of y'all think everybody's real. But anyway, that's his business, right? But why he acting zesty then? And why he still talking that talk? And he's the same one that said a couple months ago, like basically he done with black people, he done with people and all that. He was talking smack about black people, and he ain't dealing with all that no more. And fake love and all that. Whatever, man. He was sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison for violating parole before being released while his trial continues. After he served 5 months in August 2019, a documentary series about his battle with the criminal justice system, Free MEEK, was released on Amazon. So even when he went to jail, even when he came home with Jay-Z, all that was a money grab. They seen Jay-Z he was a bag. And that's when they started all that fake prison reform. But you know what they did? The whole thing, I'm going to tell you what that whole prison reform was about. And I already told y'all. That whole prison reform was to make jail appear to be sweeter. Meaning make jail more comfortable. So when niggas come to jail, they don't have no problem with coming back. And they're going to keep coming. Meaning we're going to make it as comfortable and good for them as possible. So when they come to jail, they feel like home. And that's a mind game they was playing. And they still playing it. It ain't got nothing to do. Man, I'm going to be honest with you. Once you go to prison, you already know what time it is. Prison is supposed to make you mad. You're supposed to get frustrated with the conditions. You're supposed to not be comfortable because you get your mind right and you're ready to come home and you say, I ain't never going back. But a lot of people you'll see that be comfortable in jail, you're always going to see this mind factor. People that's always comfortable going to jail or in jail, they always keep going back their whole life because it's like a second home to them. It's a home. So that was part of the program with prison reform, was to make jail so sweet, make it extra sweeter, and then boom. When they come to jail, they won't have no problem doing 10, 20 years. Then we got to have it good because we're getting free labor. So make it as good as possible when they're in jail so we get free labor, good money, and it cut back on all those lawsuits. Because a lot of prisons around America are making a lot of lawsuits. So as a business person, if you make it sweeter, it lessens the lawsuits. Everybody's happy, everybody's good. All right, that's the whole prison reform thing. It's basically remixing the prison system so it won't seem as harsh. And they use Meek Mill as a poster child. All right, that's what all that was about. But let's take a look at Meek Mill. Now you see how I've been talking to y'all about those Crocs. I'm gonna say it again. In my opinion, Crocs ought to be worn by women and children. Grown-ass men is not supposed to wear no Crocs. And if you wear Crocs, my dude, just wear them in the house. But I want to show you how they took a nursing shoe, a nursing slipper, and made it a culture, made it a fashion. Because anything that's deemed as fashion, everybody gonna follow. That's just what it is. If they come out with a designer tampon, a designer maxi pad, chicks gonna be paying $20 for a maxi pad. You get it? That's just what it is. Same thing with dudes. You come up with the dumbest thing and put a name on it or say this was popping, everybody gonna follow. So do you see this? Do you see this pose right here? I'm just showing you a track record. Now I'm gonna show you something else. Now pay attention to my people that's smart. And a lot of my sisters, y'all know what time it is. Because a lot of chicks, they take pictures when they're in a hotel. Yeah, and some of y'all that take pictures in the hotel, you know what that means, and you know what you be doing, and you know what it's about. I ain't gonna go there. But look, now you see him taking pictures in his hotel room. Mind you, keep in mind, no woman with him. So the question is, why is a man keep trying to show off his hotel room? You got to understand about signs, symbols, and codes. That's why. So you see this suspect pose right here. All right. All that signs and symbols, the pink socks, all of that. But the thing about this, you got a peep game about these Crocs, right? These Crocs are in his bathroom. So when he was showing off his hotel room, he made sure he also showed off his bathroom. Who shows off bathrooms? Men or women? Y'all got to holler at me. Who shows off their bathroom? Men or women? So you got to understand the signs and symbols. So let's look. Boom. It's said that people go to Dubai to turn tricks. Okay, scratch that. Meek Mill go to Dubai with no date. He always going with these same people, these white men, allegedly, right? Boom. Strike 2. Strike 3, he's in a hotel showing his bathroom off. Who you showing your bathroom off to, bro? He's showing that shower. See? He was showing that shower in that tub. Man, y'all understand. Some people don't understand signs and symbols. I just want y'all to see his zesty behavior. Now, is this man not showing you zestiness? Now, I'm going to show you the signs and symbols. Now, I ain't just talking about the checkerboard floor. Those look like some female sneakers, right? Even if I'm talking about the size, everything. Those look like female sneakers, right? Those look like female socks, right? I'm just showing you the signs and symbols. And then I'm going to show you Elton John. Do you see For my people that understand, you see what's going on. You feel me? And then you got to see, this is like inviting somebody to your bathroom. Mind you, he's showing all this off while he's in Dubai. Y'all don't get the game. This boy is zesty to me. He's showing his true colors. Hey, it might be a matter of time for he just come out too. I'm gonna be honest. Because as you see, this is how women take poses, and this is how women move. Women like to pose like this. Women like to take pictures in the bathroom, sit on the sink. Women go live, show themselves in the tub, show they shower off. You know what I'm saying? That's woman stuff. But anyway, my point is, now if he went on this trip with a woman, that's totally different, right? He'd get a little pass, right? But he don't never go to Dubai with no woman. Because he makes sure he posts who he be with when he go. And in his mind, he's balling on us. So he was showing off the room like he was balling. Like he was trying to brag about his location. Yeah, I got the Versace hotel. I got the Versace sheets. I got the Versace suite. In his mind, he was bragging. But I know he was also promoting. He was promoting an agenda and promoting himself and bragging on black people. See, he's one of them dudes that believe I got to show black people what I got. And that's how I motivate my people. I show them what I got. You can have this too. No, nigga, you're bragging and you showing off. Because we're in a crisis right now. But I understand. Maybe that's why you in Dubai. Yeah, that nigga suspect, in my opinion. That's what I think. Yeah, he coming out the closet. In my opinion, allegedly, this man showing off his Crocs in his bathroom with pink socks on. Man. So I told you, these are slick forms of how they sell out. That man know what he's doing. He know what who he's marketing to. Another thing I didn't know, that Meek Mill was actually signed by T.I. first. So before Meek Mill even came in the game, he was hanging down in Atlanta before he got with Rick Ross. Ain't no telling what he was doing down there. Anyway, what up, Juice? What up, Juicy? What up, D? I see y'all. But look, like I said, all the reason why I'm showing you this because everybody thought he was the voice of the streets, and he was real. And I seen people get mad over Meek Mill. I seen people arguing over this man back once upon a time, back in the day. I told you back in the day, that's like 2012, 2009. Everything before 2019 is back in the day. So I seen people going hard, and people keep forgetting. People keep forgetting that Drake destroyed this man's career. It was Drake that destroyed Meek Mill's career. People keep forgetting that. It was Drake. And once Drake destroyed him, I've been lost respect for him back then. It was Drake destroyed this boy. Did he want smoke with Drake? Answer that question. Does he not have a dead rap in his catalog by the name of Lil Snoop? But did he have that energy for Drake like he had for Safari? Did he? Seemed to me like Meek Mill pick and choose his battles, and he pick and choose his company. Because he just used the hood to get where he at. He tried to use the Jay-Z formula. That's it. Because he learned from under Jay-Z and them. Pimp the hood, pimp the hood. That's it. So I just wanted to show y'all that. His zestiness. See, proud. See, you see him proud, Elton John? He's being proud, ain't he? Yeah, he's proud. Told y'all, man. I just want to show you, man. A lot of y'all role models, people you look up to, now they showing you who they are. Now, then check this out. Look at this clown. Look, Meek Mill wants to drop his album on JPay and Cash App. Pause right there. I told y'all. The inmates in prison support half the music out. They the ones buying everything. They support half the music. Music we say is trash. When you're in jail, you've been locked up in penitentiary for 5 to 10 years. You don't even know who hot. Matter of fact, they don't even care. They the number one people streaming. Most of the streams are going on in penitentiary around America. The industry has figured out how to get paid off of prison. That's part of the prison reform. Where now they got them. You feel me? That's what the JPay is about. The Cash App. Cash App for us, JPay for them in there. But they get paid. You send people money in jail and they spend it on downloading Meek Mill songs. That's how it works. These corporations now might make more money in jail than they do outside. Because outside people are what? Inflation. But in there, they got money on their books. And they taking that money and they buy products. But this dude, as you see, he want to drop an album on JPay and Cash App. He's struggling. He's still in contract with Rick Ross. He said he got a lot of money, but he can't buy himself out no fucking contract. So that's why when I hear about allegations of male prostitution, it ain't hard for me to understand or me to figure out. You doing bad out here. Things ain't looking too good for you right now. Now you want to finesse the people. That's what I want to show y'all. Finessing the people. Meek Mill wants to drop his album on JPay or Cash App because he said he don't want to get paid $1 every 1,000. He don't want to get paid $1 every 1,000 streams. He wants the money. He needs the money. The game ain't doing too good for Meek Mill neither. He's blackballed too low key. He's still on the contract with Rick Ross. You can't buy yourself out. So now he think you stupid because some of y'all are stupid, and he wants your money on Cash App, straight cash. Send me that bag. Send me that bag. Send me that bread. But meanwhile, we already know this man music ain't hot like that. But like I said, if you got locked up when Meek Mill first came out, if you've been locked up since Meek Mill was popping, you still in your mind, you in prison, you think he's still hot. So they the ones going to download the shit. Because I understand, people got to get through their bid. I get it. I understand that. I'm just saying, they the ones that supporting a lot of this stuff. Half this stuff you see out here, they supporting it. And that's why the prison had to get packed and stuffed, because they understand that they can make a lot of money. They can make 3 times more money on prison now than they did before. We spoke about this. Some prisons, they got cable TV, they got individual TVs, they got they got they MP3 players, things of that nature. They're listening to music digital. They watch MTV Awards. They watching all of them. Everything we look at as whack on the streets in penitentiary. They love it all because that's what get them through. So my point is, that's how these companies really making all their money. Got to remember that. That is the new hustle. So that whole prison reform is what I just told you. Let the inmates have MP3 player. Oh, this prison don't got them. Let them get them. Oh, this prison don't got TVs. Let them get TVs. Why? Because it's somebody that's making money off every TV an inmate is buying. And they might pay $300 for a TV that's only 13 inches. You feel me? It's a hustle. It's a flip. So this is going on all around America, and they trying to get every prison to go by these standards of selling merch, basically, in prison, making money. Same way I spoke about, which I already know, like how a pack of oodles and noodles is 15, 25 cents, and in there is going to be $1, whatever. My point is, they make money hand over fist. You know how you go to Dollar Tree and you can get a whole thing of noodles for a certain price, and there they making $1 off each pack. It's a hell of a flip if you got money invested in ramen noodles, right? But that's just one thing. Y'all know that. But my point is, people like Meek Mill was used with that prison reform behavior. That was all about how Jay-Z and the rest of them was going to get paid off prison. And that's all it was. And to make your bed appear to be more comfortable and make you more comfortable with not going home. All right. And he was with the shit. So that's all I'm saying. This man is zesty, he's suspect, and it is what it is. He's a hater. All right. And I'm asking y'all a question again. When you seen this man hugged up with a bad chick in recent times? Why he act like he ashamed of mind you, these dudes can get any chick they want, right? And I'm not just saying that because he got to show his chick off. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying he always show off when he with them other people. He always showing them off. It is what it is. Now, let's keep it moving some more. Your boy Diddy back trying to sell you liquor again. That boy Diddy want your money. Now this fool got a knockoff Hennessy. A fake ass Cavassier. See that? Trying to sell y'all liquor. Tapping the bottles together. Come on, man. These people think you stupid. Now let me show y'all something, man. Come on, y'all. Please pay attention. I know y'all know already. Did we not see this man come at Kanye? Did the man not make Kanye hot? Did the man do all this drink champs shit, right? Made him hot on drink champs. Then gonna come with a drink, and this drink is gonna be marketed and promoted on drink champs. You see how he tried to capitalize off the whole situation? I told y'all Diddy was the Joker. He played games with people's brain and their mind and all of that. He is a trickster. Now he want to sell you liquor. But I ain't buying that shit. Told y'all, man. They only want to sell y'all poison. They only want to sell y'all something that's profitable. He ain't gonna open up. Let's be honest, y'all. Let's really think for a second. Cannot Diddy come out with let's say a healthy herbal tonic? Even if they lying, let's be real. Can they come out with like a fruit drink? Can he come out with his own cranberry juice, his own orange juice? I'm just being simple, but I'm just showing y'all an example. Can't they come out with a healthy beverage or something like that, right? So why they keep trying to sell y'all liquor? Keep in mind, in a crisis, in a pandemic. Why? So you can drink yourself to death, go into a depression, be an alcoholic while they making money hand over fist, and every liquor store across America throw an extra tax on it to keep taking your money. See, they think you stupid. They think we dumb. See, he think as long as he hold them some rock bottles in his hands, you gonna go run body. So that's why I'm trying to show you. They saying I already showed you their pattern, and now you see it for yourself. They're gonna keep doing the same thing, playing with your brain and trying to sell you something. Smack you upside the back of your head and try to sell you something. That's all they're gonna keep doing. What up, G Rock? Told you. That's right, Latavia. She said she had her last drink 6 years ago. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't drink neither. I only drink on occasion. So I be by myself a lot, so I don't drink. Only time I'm gonna drink is probably if I go out. Like if I go out, I have a drink. But as far as me sitting in the crib getting drunk, I don't do that. I'm not knocking nobody who do it neither. I'm not knocking nobody that drink. Don't get it twisted. I'm not knocking nobody. It's just that I'm gonna be honest. Certain things I pray to be removed from me, and I pray to have that. I don't want liquor no more. I don't have that taste. I don't have a craving no more. I don't have the taste for liquor. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But on occasion, yeah, I'm a drink, and I'm a party. I'm a turn up, yeah. But I don't just sit around and get drunk. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That stuff I did when I was on the block. Because you know it'd be cold outside. And we be ready for whatever. So we keep that sit in that Henny in the back pocket. You know what I'm saying? But I got away from that too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, not knocking nobody. I'm just showing y'all that they feel like they know. Look, don't they know the same saying? Thanks, Malaya. Appreciate it. Okay, don't we all know the saying? What they say? In every neighborhood, it's the what? Church and a liquor store, right? You don't think Diddy know that? So that's why you'll see why he always talking about God, and then on the other hand, trying to sell you liquor. Because he know those two things in the black community or in the community, period, go hand in hand. People be stressed out, go to church, and then they stressed out and they go to the liquor store. All right? That's why he want to sell you this Ciroc. It looks like trash, all right? Or I told you the whole time they just been selling you a fancy bottle. That's it. And if you're going to keep drinking your cognac, just keep drinking Hennessy, all right, and Cavassier and Martell. Drink top notch. I ain't even going to say Douce. If you want to drink Douce, drink Douce. But you got to understand, brands like Henny been out since the 1800s. They official. All right? You just keep drinking your Henny. Don't keep following these clowns. That's liable to be some E&J in there. I'm trying to tell you something. These dudes are clowns. All right? But he think you stupid, so he wants you to go buy his liquor and drink the pain away. All right? It is what it is. Moving on. Let's get into some real talk. More proof. Mexican cartel sanctioned by U.S. Treasury over rainbow fentanyl distribution. Remember, I told you the number one things in America that are the most important that you're going to hear about the least is Fetty, aka fentanyl, human trafficking, sex trafficking, aka body snatching. Those are the two number one agendas in America that's going on every day, and they're not keeping the numbers. They ain't keeping the score. And if they are keeping the score, they ain't telling you the score. And they're going to show you and tell you everything else. Watch every other number. Watch every other number on the planet, but you ain't never going to know the numbers of what's going on with people right now in America. But these people know, because the fentanyl crisis is leaving growing numbers of grandparents raising grandchildren. And this is an American thing, and ain't no black or white thing. This is an American thing. And as you see right here, Denise opens up on raising her grandchildren after her daughter lost her life from heroin with lace fentanyl. That's what's killing a lot of people. A lot of people going to jail, going to the hospital under suspicious circumstances and dying, and it's getting blamed on other stuff. But damn near every drug right now in America is laced with fatty. These are facts. Damn near every drug is laced. Anyway, the U.S. Treasury Department announced on Thursday it has sanctioned La Nueva Familia, a Mexican drug cartel, it says, is behind the increasing presence of rainbow fentanyl in the United States. Y'all remember, I was one of the first people on this story, and I told y'all they was making it marketable to the kids. But the number one thing, you got to peep. I told y'all months ago, when the dude said out his own mouth, that's why we going to sell y'all people fatty, and y'all all going to die. This been an agenda over a year ago. But now they coming out and admitting it now, that the Mexican gangs are the ones moving the shit. So when the borders got open, or the borders are open, if you just think it's regular migrants coming to America, you're sadly mistaken and you're stupid. Because some of these people crossing the border are Mexican cartels disguised as immigrants, disguised as migrants. They coming through holding babies, pushing strollers. Yeah, they playing the game, but a lot of them are down with Mexican cartels, and their job is to come to your neighborhood and flood it. So now you understand the game on how they promoted popping Molly Percocet for all these years. They promoted all these drugs to your kids all these years, and now the drugs are tainted, but your kids still hooked. Do you see the warfare? Do you see how they plan on people being annihilated and not making it into the new world? Or should I say, making it generations from now? Do you see the game? And now they have admitted it. The U.S. Treasury Department announced Thursday it had sanctioned. Now, that word sanction is very tricky. Sanction could mean what? Put stipulations against them, right? Or sanction also could have mean they co-signed it. Showing you the double talk. The U.S. Treasury, that deal with the money, don't it? Don't they deal with the money, the bag? So how is the Treasury sanctioning something? Was the Treasury getting paid off the situation? I don't know. But I'm just showing you what it would say right here. U.S. Treasury Department announced on Thursday it has sanctioned this particular Mexican family, Mexican cartel. Why you think everybody I broke all this stuff down play by play. When we've seen people getting caught in California trying to come back to the East Coast, they was getting caught on Greyhounds. When I broke down a man 60-something years old caught on a Greyhound with drugs, they was getting caught on Greyhounds with drugs, getting caught on the Midwest highways. They wasn't making it back because the drugs was going from Mexico to Cali. The people that was trying to buy big boatloads of those drugs, they getting caught with getting 100 years. And then they let some people slip through the cracks. Those are the ones designed to flood the hood and kill everybody, allegedly. So now let's bring it all back. Remember when Trump said the other day that drug dealers should be executed? This is what he's talking about. He wasn't talking about no petty nigga on the block with a little bit of drugs. But then he could be talking about that too. But this is what he's talking about. These are the drug dealers they say need to get executed or, death penalty. So that's why I said the stage already being set. That's right. That's right. Malaya said something real. She said, I'm glad I got my life right before that fentanyl took effect on the streets because I was real hard into the opioid epidemic. I feel you on that. I respect you for admitting that. Oh, don't get it twisted. A lot of people was out here popping them pills. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'd be lying if I tell you I ain't never popped no perk. I don't pop perks, but guess what? I was getting them from people that had them prescribed. I was selling perks. I was selling them, and I pop one every now and then. Yes, I did. That's a fact. Any drug you want, I had it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the time it was, all right? I can say that now. That's a minute ago. But I had people, when they get their script, they hit me on the phone. I buy the whole bottle. And they got to have that stamp on it. You feel me? Yeah, Watson and things like that. We know what real pills look like. These young people now, they don't know what no real pills look like. And actually, I had real pain, so I was able to take them, and they ain't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. When you're young and you're still growing and ain't nothing wrong with your body and you take a perk, you're going to get turned out. It's different. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what's up. Because right now, they got the perks that look so official. Meaning, you could be in some real pain and somebody say, here, take this perk. And you think you're taking it for pain. But if it's a bad pill, you out of there. And that's what's going on. That's why you ain't supposed to get none of that stuff off the street. That's just a fact. But somebody that get them You know, that's different. But I'm not promoting that. I'm just saying that's just a reality of what's going on in the street. You know what I'm saying? That's just a reality, y'all. So it is what it is. But they already announced the warfare. This is real warfare, and it's going on right now. So boom, they sanctioned this one particular Mexican cartel might be hot, but it might be 1,000 more Mexican cartels pushing it, and people dropping like flies. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just giving an update. Y'all know I already been talking about this. Now we got to give an update on what else been going on, because they said it has been 600 mass shootings in America so far this year. That's what they saying. So, you know, we got to talk about this. And the only reason why I'm talking about this, because y'all already know I've been telling y'all about this. Did I not tell y'all that people in the rainbow community are under attack? Did I not tell y'all that? Did I not show y'all that? Did I not break down and explain to y'all that the same people that was expressing their pride and all that stuff about them coming out the closet, now it has made all of them targets? I told y'all. I told you they'll co-sign something, promote it, and then they'll use it against you. Did I not tell y'all that? Well, don't take my word for it, because I just be rambling. You see what happened over the weekend, right? A hate crime. Another thing I want to show you. Y'all see, even though they put them laws out there, that ain't stopping nobody from killing. That ain't stopping nobody. Actually, when we look at it, let's look at them laws they put out. Okay, let's look at this thing with common sense, right? Let's be real. They got the laws. If you harm a transgender person, you're gonna get 7 years, 5 years, hate crime, right? That's just for punching them in the face, right? I don't care what you do. They can lie on you and you get charged with hate crime. My point is this. Maybe that's what intends to killing. Because now you got people, they're going to want to take them out because they scared that they're going to get told on if they beat them up. And they're going to be scared to get 7 years. So they're going to try to take them out. So they can't tell nothing. That's just in small situations. This right here was a mass shooting. So this is something totally different. So let's look at this, because hold up. I gotta make sure I had the story up. But anyway, I ain't go too much in the depths into this. But the number one thing with this story is they said a man came in with an AR-15. If I'm not mistaken, they say he was armored up, right? And he came in there and sprayed up the whole spot, randomly shooting people, randomly, as you see, 5 dead. So they're just showing you this was going on, meaning everybody's under attack right now. You know what I'm saying? But these people thought they were special because they got laws and all this. You're not special. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here for all of that. I'm just showing you that people in the rainbow community are under attack. And it seems to me like they're using that pride against y'all. That's what it looked like to me. So that's that on that. Let's continue on. You thought we ain't giving this no pass? Yeah. FBI arrests 17 Jewish rabbis in New Jersey charged with trafficking human organs, body parts, and money laundering. And I bet you any amount of money, I'm willing to bet my right arm on it, I'm trying to be funny, that what type of people you think they probably was? Trying to tell y'all, have not your boy been telling you? You end up missing now. Your ass might not never be found again. Your ass will be disassembled. Your arm in New Jersey, your leg in Florida, your fucking heart, you feel me? Your heart in California and your liver in Utah. You think it's a game? I told y'all there's real shit going on out here. Why you think they got all this BS distractions going on? I'm trying to tell you, you liable to be a victim out here. I'm talking about those who can't defend themselves. I'm talking about children and women. Telling you, this was going on right here, y'all. Is this some of the people Kyrie was talking about? Who's to say? It looks to me like they getting attacked in the media too. Because you got to remember, I told you everything go 2 ways. Like what Kyrie said went a lot of ways. They say a lot of people got scared at what Kyrie was saying. They say a lot of people in the so-called Jewish community were scared. It go a lot of different ways, y'all. This stuff is out of control. But You got to remember one thing. Let me ask another question, y'all. Did we see this story on national news? I didn't. Did you? But I did see it on social media. Is it the biggest thing on Good Morning America this morning? The biggest story in the world? Is it? I doubt it. Told y'all, man, they be playing games. What I told y'all, the number one agenda is what I've been telling y'all for months. One thing about me, I don't get on here and lie. I don't make nothing up. I ain't here for all that. I told you a year ago, the number one thing is Fetty Wap and snatching up people and chopping them up and making them be your sex slave, making them be prostitutes, getting paid. They're going to get paid. They get paid two ways. They'll get paid off making you a prostitute for a couple years, and then when they're ready to get rid of your ass, they chop you up and sell your body parts. And when it's all said and done, they done made about 200 grand off your ass. But you was in the hood walking around poor. You ain't really had nothing to do anyway. That's why they go to the certain communities and do this stuff. Where the kids hang out late and go to the store by themselves. Yeah. And their parents don't check on them, stuff like that. Yeah. They like to go in them neighborhoods where kids be out being grown. Told y'all that. Part of the agenda why making kids grown and fast in the ass is so they'll walk up to a car and they say, come here. Snatch their ass up. Because your kid grown and you ain't teach them not to talk to strangers. Your kid's so nice, they talk to everybody. Get it? That's why I say it's time to restore order. It's time to get things back in order. But I told y'all that's what's going on. Now let's keep it pushing. Some more ignorance. A lot of y'all saw this trending about the two wannabe rappers. I'm just showing you a point. A rapper. I told you did I not tell you months, years since I've been on? Rapper means something else. I told you that. Rapper means dummy. Rapper means drug head. Rapper means you got a gun on you. It means you sell drugs. You run with a gang. Rapper means something else. Rapper does not mean you're a person that goes in the studio, make good music, make tracks, sell your music, do shows, make people enjoy their life. That's not what rap is no more. It don't mean that. Rapper means trouble now. Well, these two so-called rappers, one of down with Lil Durk allegedly. Now this is a weird story too, because they allegedly was recording in North Dakota, in Fargo. Some of y'all might have seen the classic movie Fargo. That's a classic. Anyway, long story short, these two dudes was allegedly working together in the studio, and then allegedly they got to arguing and fighting, and then shots went off, and they had a shootout like the Wild Wild West. And allegedly, a neighbor heard them arguing before it happened. But I'm going to say, who's to say somebody ain't run down on them and killed both of them and then made it look like they had a shootout? Who's to say? I don't know. I don't even know these dudes. But I told you, a lot of these dudes spend their whole life trying to be a household name. Never heard of these dudes. As soon as they get killed, now you're a household name. Now y'all trending. See how it work? Told you that's how the shit go. We never heard of these people like that before. But we heard about how they killed themselves in the shootout, and they made sure they let it be known. Two rappers. Y'all still trying to be rappers? You still trying to chase that dream, that pipe dream? You still trying to chase that rap life like a crackhead was on the ground searching for a crack rock? You still chasing that hit, huh? Well, to each his own. Well, let me show you something else these people out here doing that's weird. Your people are very weird and strange. Bacon wrap Oreos. Told you we're in a time where everything is backwards and mixed up. Not only will them cookies kill you, that is so much cholesterol you're looking at. It's just showing you that people got too much time on their hands and people are weird out here. They losing it. That was Earthquake. Y'all know Earthquake, the comedian. He was actually joking on this stuff. But I just wanted to show y'all what's going with people mind that. For you to sit down and wrap bacon around Oreos, you're weird. In my opinion, you're sick. You're trying to get people sick. And I'll be honest with you, if you eat this, it's something wrong with you. All right? This ain't nothing but poison. This ain't nothing but poison. Trying to tell you, man. This is stuff they be promoting. I don't want to bet any amount of money they promoted this on TikTok. I'm going to bet any amount of money. Half the stuff they promote on TikTok is to get you sick when it comes to food. These Oreo cookies with bacon will have so much grease in your throat, so much mucus in your throat, nose, and chest. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, when you finish eating that, a couple days later, you're gonna have a goddamn respiratory infection. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get from eating stuff like that. You're gonna be sick as a dog. But guess what? That's what your people like to eat. I ain't saying that's what your people like to eat. Man, when I seen a damn fool try to fry some oxtails, I said, man, many people lost their mind. Oxtails already greasy. Oxtail are not to be fried. I saw the chick making blueberry fried oxtail. Man, people going too far, man. That's what I'm saying, man. The whole purpose of the curry in the jerk is to clean out your system, clean up your blood. That's what the spices are for. But no, you know, people, I ain't saying no names, they like to love to drop everything in grease. And when you drop everything in grease, guess what you did? You just took out all the nutrition. You took out all the nutrients. That's what I'm saying, man. This what they promote to you because they think you a fool. You stupid. You gonna follow. If somebody ever put this in my face, I'm gonna smack it out their hand. I'm gonna smack that plate on the ground. That's a fact. You better get that out my face. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up. Now, also keeping it pushing. Salute, family. Good to see all y'all this morning. We back at it. Yeah. This man is still trying to get out. R. Kelly is still trying to come home. R. Kelly, 55 years old, has filed 2 motions seeking a new trial or an outright reversal on his conviction on child pornography and other sex abuse-related charges. This is for his California charge. He's still trying to come home. So it's mighty funny. R. Kelly's still trying to come home, and at the same exact time, TREYSONGZ is being accused of sexual deviancy, and his ass might be right in jail with R. Kelly soon. And don't forget, he was R. Kelly's competitor. They raised up TREYSONGZ to take R. Kelly's fan base. And TREYSONGZ has more allegations of him beating on a woman. He's been accused 2 times of allegedly taking it from the woman. Either way, his name always in allegations. Because maybe that's his MO. Maybe that's the way he moved. Maybe he just like to be the life of the party. Who knows? But like I said earlier, the people talking, and they saying he don't even make music no more. He just be out here abusing women and catching cases. They saying TREYSONGZ get away with everything they blame Chris Brown for. They saying really Chris Brown is a good guy and TREYSONGZ is the bad guy. But I did say somebody say that both of them are bad. I seen somebody say, y'all talking about Chris Brown and TREYSONGZ, both of them wicked. Hey, that could be right too. But like they say, this what this man right here said, everybody is not lying on TREYSONGZ. This man is a menace to women and he needs to be locked the fuck up. How many women have to stand up and speak out against him for police prosecutors to move on his ass? That's what they saying. That man trending right now for being a sexual abuser. All right, I'm telling y'all what's going on. I'm telling y'all what's going on. So it's just mighty funny. While he going through that, he trying to get his case overturned. He trying to get an appeal. But either way, I told you when R. Kelly fell, that was the fall of R&B. I already told y'all that. You don't believe me? Look at every other R&B artist that's under attack. Chris Brown under attack. TREYSONGZ under attack. Everyone else been silenced, fell off. You know, you get it? I told you that was them killing R&B right in your face. So the only thing you got left of R&B are the old catalogs that were created. That is your R&B. Ain't no more R&B. Same thing with hip hop. You want real hip hop? You got to go back into the catalog. Ain't no more hip hop coming out. So you can cancel it. You can forget it. You dig? And any real hip hop that come out, it will be underground. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that people are going to stop making good music. I'm just saying the powers that be, the check writers, you're not getting a check. They're giving checks out for Afro beats now. You've been replaced. I told you, you've been replaced. That's why Afro beats is popping now. Told you, man. It's been a game. Jeff Bezos on teaming up with Jay-Z to buy Commanders. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, for those who don't know, the Commanders, the Washington Redskins. The only reason why I'm bringing this up because I showed you earlier with Meek Mill. Meek Mill, when he got out of prison reform, they used that gimmick to make black people think they was trying to help black people and all this bullshit, whatever. He had a Meek Mill documentary came out on Amazon, and that was by way of Jay-Z. And I'm showing you how Jay-Z always had a connection with Jeff Bezos, because I told you these dudes get up under whoever cut checks, and they become their daddy. So that whole prison reform video was released on Amazon. And while I'm bringing that up, Amazon is the same people that had what? The documentary Hebrews to Negroes, right? The same people. This man's platform that you see right here is the same platform that got Kyrie all that flack. And he didn't make the video. But when they started talking about taking that video down and they started talking about holding Amazon accountable, then they say, you know what, let's leave Kyrie alone. Because it was making Jeff Bezos hot. But you gotta peep game. Exact same time when Kyrie was getting ridiculed for the Amazon flick, that same exact week, Jay-Z and Jeff Bezos had a secret dinner, and they was discussing how they gonna buy the Washington Commanders. I'm just showing you the pattern. You gotta catch it. While Kyrie was getting flack, Jay-Z was working deals with the same man that the platform showed the video. Did you hear Jay-Z come out and ever tell you about anything Hebrew? No, you haven't. But his job is to be a good nigga and get a check. So while Kyrie was getting fried, Jay-Z was sitting down with him in a secret dinner trying to get a deal done. Because he got a deal done with him before on the strength for Meek Mill. So I'm saying that to say I'm showing you the pattern. The same as that way I told you. While Kanye was going through it, who was he going through it with? The powers that be. Then Kanye said, Diddy, I know who sent you. I know who you work for. But while Kanye was going through it, what happened? Diddy started promoting. Remember I started showing y'all Diddy trolling them? Diddy started dropping videos. While Kanye was getting attacked and losing money, what's the first thing they told you? Diddy is now back the #1 billionaire again. See? Showing you. Did I not break it down and show y'all that Kanye money don't come from where their money come from? And they was already hating on him the whole time and they couldn't wait for him to lose a spot. My point is this. The exact same time Kanye going through it, now what? Diddy dropping liquor. My point is Diddy and Jay-Z still be trying to work them deals with these people while 2 black men getting fried in public, 2 other black men trying to work deals. Instead of them standing behind people or staying out the way, they was literally trying to work deals. So Jay-Z, let's use our brain. If Kyrie Irving is getting attacked, allegedly for sharing a video on Amazon, Hebrews to Negroes, black people wake up, and you see Jay-Z that Amazon ain't even getting no trouble. But then you still turn around and go support Amazon and let Kyrie hang the dry. I'm showing you these snakes. Also, let's go to this because this is something I've been telling y'all about. Y'all already know. Soulja Boy is the first rapper to perform live in the metaverse through Livewire's debut Central Land. What is the metaverse? The land of make-believe, the fake world. I already showed y'all this, how they creating fake worlds, fake programs. Everything is fake. That was what that whole DK Mecca, whatever his name is, that whole digital rapper, they're trying to make rap digital because you don't got to worry about violence, entourages, none of that. You give me the track, I pay you for it, that's it. And we can make 1,000 cartoon videos and we don't got to see your face. Told you that's the new way. I could be a nerd, pay you the money, you just give me the verses, and then I make my own video to it. I got my own label now, digital raps. I broke all this down. Now I'm showing you is now you see it's out. Soulja Boy, the first rapper to perform live in the metaverse, the fake ass digital world, and they want us to buy into this. That's why I told you hip hop was over, rap was over. They changed the game. That's all I was trying to tell y'all. So y'all know what's up. Salute to the people. I ain't going yet. I'm not going yet. I just about cover everything. Now, I'm gonna say that this man is dealing with zesty behavior. This man is zesty, in my opinion. Hold up. me see something real quick. Hold up. I don't know. That picture, we was stuck for a minute. I just see something real quick. All right, ladies, whether you're listening now live, you catch the replay, y'all make sure y'all leave me a comment and let me know, do you think this is zesty behavior? Is this suspect behavior? And Meek Mill showing off his bathroom and his Crocs. Is this man portraying suspect behavior? Because I don't want to be the only one just trying to make it like I'm picking on Meek Mill. Do you see the caption? My hotel room like a Versace mansion in Dubai. See? What man shows off their hotel room? What man shows off their shower and tub? In the video, he showed the tub and all of that. Yeah. Is this man showing zesty vibes or what? Because the people are saying that Meek Mill, his own fans, his own people, not me. I'm just reading the story. His own fans saying this man keep getting flew out to Dubai like how a boss fly chicks out. You dig? Yeah. He getting flown out like IG models. That's what they saying. They saying he is a boy toy. This ain't the first time these rumors came out. But we do see him on that bike popping wheelies with a man on the back with no shirt on. Yes. Because some people don't understand suspect behavior. Anyway, I'm just saying that because only reason why I'm speaking on Meek Mill, because everybody thought this man was so gangster. He was the voice of the streets. People arguing about this man and fighting and getting mad. Because you don't only idol worship, a lot of y'all man worship. You man worship. You worship men. All right? Anyway, Meek Mill is currently in Dubai enjoying some time with a few of his close billionaire friends, spending time. You got to get what that means. Don't you spend time with your loved one? Don't you spend time with your lovers? Spending time. No woman involved. Dubai, no chick. Dubai showing off pink socks and Crocs in bathrooms, but they don't. Only reason why I'm saying this because I've been hearing this for years that a lot of these men go to Dubai and be prostitutes. They go to Dubai, they fake perform, and then that rich side that paid for that trip, they say they had them coming back rooms and all that. Yeah, them parties and back rooms going here. But guess what? Them so-called celebrity that you worship, when they go over there, them Saudis got 100 times more money than any rapper you can name. So they know if they go over there, they're gonna come back with a couple dollars. Yeah. That's why he's doing the same exact thing as a chick does that's for sale. See, some of us know the game and some just don't. He's doing everything that a chick does that's for sale or want to get flown out. Can't you see the game? When the last time Meek Mill was on the block? When the last time man, I ain't even going there. I'm just showing y'all. This is what they saying. Here's just a sample of comments. Meek out there looking zesty. This NIGGA needs someone to handle his social media. He's single-handedly killing his image and career. This selfie is completely mad. See that? I ain't make it up, and everybody ain't stupid. Some people, y'all gonna say, oh, man, he just taking a picture, man. That ain't nothing. Yeah, because you don't get it. Then a lot of y'all actually down with the program. So anyway, see that? This selfie is completely mad. This is not it, fam. He is a walking meme. Yes, he is, because he's going to get cooked. And ain't no coincidence he got them sneakers there. Look like some girl sneakers, don't it? And I'm not just saying that. I'm talking about the size and everything. Because some of y'all don't understand color codes, signs, and symbols. So that's why shit be in your face and you don't have a clue. Just like it ain't no coincidence that chair is sitting on that floor and he took that picture right there. Man, some of y'all just ain't gonna never know. And it is what it is. But he gonna always tell you. Just look at his shirt. What's on his shirt? He always gonna tell you who they are. Look at that arm around his waist. Told y'all, man. So when I see people saying this man looks zesty and this man might be a boy toy, and I don't doubt it, because I don't doubt nothing they do. The whole game is for them to do suspect things and appear to you be real. How they appear to you if they real? All they got to do is act hood. All they got to do is talk gangster. All they got to do is talk like they about their life, and you gonna go for it every time. But when they're around these people, they say, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. John. What do you need me to do? I'll come up to your room. I'll have a drink with you. Yes, sir. That's how they talk when they're around them. See? I'm trying to tell you, man, they frauds. They all exposed. They all done. I'm done with them. They boring. Meek Mill is boring. I actually don't even like covering him. I just got to show you what's the news, what's going on, and show you that the people you've been worshiping and following, they all let you down right now. They ain't who they wasn't who they appeared to be. Now their real self coming up. Don't they say after a while people show you who they are? Or when they say, did they not say when people show you who they are, believe them? Well, why y'all see Meek Mill and all this suspect stuff, but y'all still don't want to believe? Zesty man. It is what it is. All right. Salute to the chat. Who up in here, man? Malaya 420. Make sure y'all leave me a comment. And what's your opinion? Is this man acting zesty? And do you think he's a boy toy for the rich billionaires he always with? It's a demo. Jahada. What's up, Mercy? Y'all already know what's up. Mook Millie. Mook Millie from Philly. Yeah, they ain't gonna like that. They ain't gonna like that, bro. They ain't gonna like that. He all tall with those little feet. Exactly. That man tall, the little feet. That's what I'm saying, man. You right, Sassy. That's what I'm trying to say, man. It looked like some girl sneakers, but that ain't the case right there, man. That's a sign and a symbol. That's a sign he's sending right there, man. You feel me? Yeah. That's it, man. You might as well put a girl face on him right there. Even his phone color looks, come on, man. His phone color, how he holding the phone, that smile. You feel me? Man, nobody got time for this dude. Let me see something. The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog. How you going to see him if you living in the fall? Ah, that's right. That's what DMX said. That's what DMX said. You living in the fog out here. You don't see nothing. You out here walking around every day and you still supporting stupidity and you have no clue of what's going on. Therefore, let me get your mind right real quick. Let me get your mind right. Let us get our mind right. Let's get focused because it's some real stuff going on. Let's take a look. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. In this situation, they have been called rappers, entertainers. They have been called everything but who they are. And that's why a lot of y'all been worshiping false spirits. Also, people portray themselves, but they are false spirits. That's why I test everybody. I test everybody. I test everything. I've been doing that for years before I even knew the scripture. Everyone shall be tested. Everyone must be tested. They go for me and everybody else. You know what it's called? Checking your surroundings. When you lock up the house, you not only lock it from the outside, you lock it from the inside. Every spirit has to be tested. You know why? It is a such thing called counterfeit spirits, meaning things could appear so perfect, so clear. The individual could say all the right things. My point is, I'm trying to tell you, when you dealing with this, when you dealing with them things called demonic spirits, did they not tell you that that individual came as a beautiful image? They're going to be the most kindest, say the softest words. They're going to look a certain way, everything appealing to your eye. They're going to say everything, but only in time when you test the spirit will you get the real understanding of who that person is. It's called peeling back the layers, right? Because if I want to get in your good graces, I'm going to say everything you want to hear. I'm going to portray everything to you that you want to see. I'm going to make everything sound fly to you. But you got to understand everybody and who they say they are, but you should already know this by now. But we're talking about spiritually now. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. Many. And they have many minions. And they have spread like cancer throughout the world. That's why everyone is to be tested, and you don't judge nobody by what they say out their mouth. People going to talk every day. They're going to say a whole lot of stuff, but you test them. And whatever test you got to do, that's what you do. I got many tests. And when a person passes all the tests, then I know they're a good spirited person. Then I know they are who they say they are. Just like when some people get mad at you and they get upset and they turn on you. Guess what? They already wanted to do that anyway. They were just playing a role. But being that you didn't test them and you let them in your midst and made them think they were sweet, you told them all your information, you told them everything about you, you introduced them to your family, all these different things you did. And as soon as they got a chance to flip on you, they flipped on you. You know why? Because they was a counterfeit spirit the whole time. They was never your brother or sister from the beginning. That's why they turned on you like that. That's why they took everything you told them in secret and they made it public. You trusted them. And they disrespected your trust by putting everything you told them on blast. You know why? Because they was never your people anyway. That was a counterfeit spirit portraying a role. But guess what? You didn't test them. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. These are ancient recipes. This ain't nothing new. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Hold up. Let's rewind. Put the clown on the screen. Be sober-minded. See why Diddy don't want you sober-minded? That's why I'm going to say this again. I'm not knocking nobody. But the only time you really should be getting lit is if you accomplish something for the day. Set a standard for yourself. If you ain't getting nothing done for that day, don't be drinking in the daytime. Don't be getting high in the day. Get nice at night after you got some stuff done. That's part of what being sober-minded means. Not being high and drunk during business hours. You get it? These are some of the weapons they use to keep us where we at right now. Be sober-minded. Did he know that, right? Don't he call himself love? So I'm going to say it again. Why he not selling you a fruit beverage? Why he not selling you a healthy beverage? He's a billionaire, right? Why he keep trying to sell you poison? Because he don't want you sober-minded. So according to the book, it says be sober-minded, be watchful. So a lot of y'all not being sober-minded and you're not being watchful. You sleep, you lost, and you always high out your mind. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Because while you high and sleep and slipping, you think everybody cool. You think everybody your friend. You think everybody is the truth. Everybody's real and all this bullshit. But half the time, you out your fucking mind. That's why I told you, when I come on here, I be straight sober. So if you think I turn up sober, what you think I do if I get some drink in me and I get nice? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? The same way I'm trying to tell you, the same way I go hard for good, can you imagine me going hard for evil? That's a whole nother vision, ain't it? What I'm trying to tell you is you got to be focused out here. Because you got adversaries. Who's an adversary? A person that's against you. A person, when you take 2 steps forward, they try to knock you 2 steps back. A person that already made up in their mind, they don't want to see you accomplish nothing. And they always going to portray themselves to you in a certain light. But the whole time, we call them what? Haters. And your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion. That's why you'll see the hater don't know how to leave you the fuck alone. They are prowling around you. They prowling your social media pages. They prowling in your comment section. They always watching you the same way a lion seeks to devour. That's what they do. I'm showing you this. All you got to do is pay attention to what's going on around. You'll see it crystal clear. Crystal clear. That's what it is. So like I said, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirit to see whether they are from God. Or basically to see if that person is who they say they is. If they got any bit of righteousness in them, any bit of good in them. Before you start taking people for granted and thinking everybody your friend. And thinking everybody got love for you because they give you a shout out. Or you think people got love for you because they do this and that here and there. That don't mean shit. You got people that do good for you because it benefit them. Don't you understand the game? When people donate turkeys and all that, they ain't to feed people. Some people do that to make themselves look good and what? A tax write-off, right? They ain't doing it. They ain't doing it because they really care if you eat or not. So my point is, people will do nice things for you, but it's still for their own benefit. Some of y'all ain't even learned that game yet. You think everybody that do something for you, your fucking friend. That's how you always get set up. Do we not? When you're trying to catch a mouse, or if you're going hunting, if you're trying to, let's just say you're trying to kill a mouse, a rat, do you not leave the cheese out? Do you not make it like you're trying to feed it? When people trying to lure in an animal, don't they try to say, come here, like they're trying to, you feel me, before they catch it? Well, that's how people do you. People are going to cater to your wants and needs and make it look like they're helping you or doing something nice for you, but the whole time you're getting lined up. The whole time they got a plan for you, and you keep taking the bait. So that's why it's important to be sober-minded and watchful of your adversary, the devil, because he prowls around like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour. And 9 times out of 10, they want women and kids and weak men like Meek Mill. Because a lion don't want to fight another lion. A person looking for an easy come up don't want no hassle. So if you look like you're going to fight back or you're going to be a problem, they don't want no smoke. They want somebody that's unaware. So don't think, even when you see them lions, you see in the National Geographic channel with Jaguar, don't think a lot of them animals don't strategically pick their prey. Don't think that, because they do. That's why they don't pick prey that might be a fight. Even animals know that. And for some people, you're just prey. Because remember, you don't pray, therefore you are prey. You get it? You don't pray, and you don't got no protection. So you're prey to all of the savages and the animals that want to devour you. Because praying is corny, right? It's lame. How long does it take to pray in a day? They say only take a minute. You got 24 hours in a day, and you don't even take out 1 minute. So now you see why you always going to go through hell. Now you're going to see why you're always suffering. You think you're so smart, you're going to figure your way out of everything. Now you're going to see why you're always going backwards. Because all the things we've been trying to fight, we already had the answers. And we didn't know how to use it. Therefore, we don't know our power. Therefore, we're going to keep being under people's feet. And the powers that be know this, and their job is to keep you under their feet. So that's why they want you to buy some more Ciroc and buy some more liquor. We all bought every color, every brand. We brought it all. They're going to keep bringing them out. And what they'll leave us at? Nothing. And when some of our people get to a certain age, you will have messed up kidneys and you will be on dialysis. Yes, you will. Because you've been taking more liquor than alcohol than water. Now, for those that drink alcohol, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are smart. Y'all drink a lot of water. But some people, they don't drink nothing but alcohol and soda. They don't drink no water. Piss yellow like solid gold. Well, guess what? That means your kidneys is looking bad, and that means you ain't cleansed like that. You think your body can keep pissing out all that thick ass yellow stuff forever? Then you understand why your body starts shutting down. Did he know that? That's why he wants to sell you that liquor. Told y'all, you want to stop these people, all you gotta do is hold your money. They know that. You feel me? But we know about all that already. We know about the deceivers and the wolves in sheep's clothing. So I'm done with them. They all boring, they all washed up. But that's the only thing going on right now. Out familiar, what's up? That's the only thing going on right now. Good morning, Miss Carla. Good morning, Annette. It's the only thing going on right now. All right. Sell them some look, they know this man knows the inflation. He know we can barely put food on the table. And he want to sell us liquor. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. Have you heard any of these celebrities speaking out against the pandemic? I'm gonna be real. The only one I did hear say something about it was Tyrese. And you know, we call him Cry-Reese, we give him hell. But he the only celebrity I did actually hear, and at least he did go into the church and give some money to the people. I'm just saying. We know they ain't gonna do everything. I'm just saying. How many people did you hear with a voice that ain't this the nigga that told you vote or die? Why this nigga ain't make a public service announcement about these kids getting snatched up? Say, look, mothers, fathers, protect your daughters, protect your kids, pay attention. They stealing kids out here. Why did he ain't say that on his platform? Why no other celebrity ain't say that on their platform? Mothers, fathers, beware. They got rainbow fentanyl in our neighborhoods. Make sure you put your kids on point. Don't do drugs. Don't mess with that fentanyl. Why they not giving them public service announcements? But the nigga make a public service announcement trying to sell you liquor and tell you vote or die. I told you, man, these people gonna burn, and they're gonna burn in due time. They're gonna burn in due time. Hey, some people might just, hey, when they pass, some people might go pull up at their grave just to spit and piss on it. Who knows? But all I'm saying is they did a lot of foul stuff and still doing it. Let's ask the question, y'all. It's people giving out turkeys right now. I'm watching the news of food drives going on. I see the game they play. I seen one food drive a couple weeks ago. It was just for military people. So if you wasn't in the military, you couldn't get no help. Another part to that is also showing you even people in the military and military families are struggling right now. But they didn't get that promotion. They make that look cute and nice. But when they show the other people on them turkey lines, they look bad. I'm looking at people standing out in the cold, waiting to be fed. Turkeys cold. I'm like, look at this. They online waiting to get fed, dressed like a hot mess. Don't even realize they're using these people on national TV to exploit them as poor and hungry. Basically saying the same way we grew up looking at them feed Africa pictures in Africa. Let's feed Africa. They starving. We love the world. But guess what? We looking like that over here right now. And guess who the number one people looking like that? I ain't got to say nothing. Just pay attention. I'm seeing people in 2023 standing in the cold so that they could be fed and bring turkeys home to their family. But some of y'all don't understand, them frozen turkeys might have been frozen somewhere for a year. Some of those are turkeys that were frozen since last year. And you going to these people, what you're basically telling them is you can't afford to feed your family. Not even for that one day. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We dealing with some real stuff out here. And another thing I'm going to say is, there's nothing wrong with going to the food drive. There's nothing wrong with getting extra food. I'm not knocking that at all. I'm just saying, you can't keep putting yourself in a situation for people to feed you because they count. What they're doing is keeping a tally of them numbers, and they saying, look, it's a percentage of Americans that can't even feed themselves, that are bad, that's poor. They struggling out here. And you got to understand, those are all words used to dehumanize somebody. When you can't feed yourself, you're considered either what? Now let's name two entities that can't feed themselves, y'all. A child and a pet. Am I lying? Am I flying? A child and a pet cannot feed themselves. So when you're grown and you out here looking for help, you look like a child or a pet, which dehumanizes you from a man or a woman. And this is how they're able to say you're less than nothing. Because you're so sorry, you can't even feed yourself and your family. And we know these are saying, and now we know this for a fact. Let's not play. A lot of these people touch money. People touch money. Everybody ain't, some of these people that's getting this free stuff, they get money, but guess what? They're poor because they got poor money management. They're poor because they keep doing the same poor shit. They keep worried about the wrong stuff. You keep trying to be like celebrities. You keep worrying about the wrong stuff. Then next thing you know, it's in the 20s. And I know, keep this in mind. I know this for a fact. I've been studying this for years. I've been on the street. I know the algorithm of the street. When people got money, when people don't. When they get to the 20s, a lot of people start struggling. When they get to after November 20th, people be doing bad. And they got to make that stretch from the 20s to the first of the month. Y'all know I'm talking about people that's on fixed income and budgets. So people always did worse at the end of the month. At Thanksgiving, always at the end of the month. Christmas, always at the end of the month. Because it's impossible to be on a set income and make your money stretch from the 1st all the way to the 31st or the 30th. That's damn near impossible. They know that. They've been giving out more food stamps. Why? Because the food went up. But like I tell people, they didn't give you food stamps for you to feed your family. No, they gave you food stamps because the products got to move off the shelf and people got to get paid. That's why you get food stamps. It ain't got shit to do with feeding your family. Why? Don't we not already know no matter how much food stamps they give us, you still can't feed your family with that. It's only going to last 2 weeks tops, right? We all know this, don't we? Of course. Because the whole concept of giving you food stamps is not to feed your family. It's to keep those products moving. Why? Because food stamps keep merch flowing off the shelf when regular working people don't shop every day. Regular working people don't go to the grocery store and spend $300-400 at a time for many different reasons. Some people only buy their food fresh when they're going to cook it that day. Some people don't like to go food shopping and put the meats in the freezer and throw it out. It don't taste the same. But we do that because that's how we were taught by our ancestors. They had to stretch food out. So they had to get food and freeze it up and stretch it. But most people nowadays, they buy meals according to how they're going to eat. Like, say tonight I want some spaghetti. Now I'm going to go out and get the ground beef, the sauce, the cheese. I'm not going to get the ground beef, put in the freezer and the cheese. And then when I make it, I already had the meat in the freezer for a month, throw it out. It ain't the same. But that's how people was trained. My point is this. They know when you got food stamps, you're going to go buy a whole lot and you're going to put it in your refrigerator. What you just did, you turned your house and kitchen into a storeroom because that stuff was going to go bad anyway, and it was going to take a loss. So with food stamps, it keeps the food economy flowing. It keeps the food moving off the shelf. That's why for some of us that know about food shopping, if you go at a certain time of the month, you get the deals and the fresh products. When you go in the supermarket on the first with your stamps, you're actually buying all the old stuff from the previous month. The stuff they had to get rid of anyway. You know, I just broke it down to you. When it's in the 20s to the 30s, the end of the month, nobody food shops like that. But when you get on the first, you run to the supermarket and you're buying all the stuff that was on the shelf from the 20s and the 30s. Then after y'all go food shopping with stamps, then they break out all the new merch. And then that's when other people go food shopping after the first. This shit been a game forever, y'all. I studied this shit. But food stamps are not for you feeding your family. That was the biggest trick ever played. The food stamps is to keep that merch moving. It guarantees money for the company. If I own Wonder Bread, I'm going to get a guaranteed percentage every month due to food stamps. If I own Oreo, I'm going to get paid every month regardless, whether nobody that work by Oreos or not. As long as somebody swiping that on EBT card, I'm getting paid off them Oreos and that Purdue chicken and them Tyson wings. That's how the corporations get paid off food stamps. Ain't got nothing to do with feeding your family. So that's why my point is, no matter how much food stamps you get, you're going to come up short. That's the game they play. So a lot of people got to stand on lines right now in the cold. But you just reverse this whole formula. Don't get caught up in a holiday. Don't get caught up in a religion. Because they take our holy days and they made them holidays. The universe was set up with certain holy days. And they flipped it. So all I'm telling people is, this is what I do. Thanksgiving, I just celebrate. Or I ain't going to say I celebrate. I just be grateful for what I have and what I have obtained. I just be thankful. That's also a time for you to what? Tap in with your family. So everything got a good within it. So they might be celebrating a pillaging of our people. So you got to use Thanksgiving as a day to come together with your people. You got to take everything they do and reverse it like they take what you do and reverse it. So I understand about all these holidays and holy days. That's why every real holy day, they had to make a mockery out of it with an Easter bunny and stuff like that. Because being that we don't know the planetary lineup, we don't know how to read the signs, we don't even know which holiday mean what, and we don't know what's what. But they do. So my point is this. This is a week for being grateful for what you got and being thankful. That's all it is. Another thing is, there's a lot of people that don't have. Some don't have due to many different reasons. But it's a percentage of people that don't have. It's because you're not supposed to have. Some people don't have because you foul. You've been living foul. You've been doing foul things. And some of those foul things could have been, you could have had a whole lot, but you just wasn't grateful. You've been being blessed. You've been getting out of every situation, but you still ain't been grateful. You still ain't been you still ain't give thanks and praise. So therefore, as you seen it was written, he giveth and he taketh away. So that's why I'm trying to tell people, every time somebody's struggling, don't mean it's always bad. Sometimes it means we struggle because we don't want to change our ways. Sometimes we struggle because it's called we getting our ass whipped from life because we don't want to make certain adjustments and adaptation. That's all that is. So that's what I'm trying to tell people. We all make decisions. We all make choices. Now we got to make the right choices and decisions. We ain't got time to play with our life no more. And especially if we got people looking up to us, we can't keep letting them down. It's time for change, y'all. Whatever you've been doing, you got to change it. You can get back to it, but you got to change it. Because what they say, you keep doing the same thing and you're expecting different results, that makes you a fucking lunatic. You're crazy. You're crazy in the head, but you don't know it. You don't know it. You keep doing the same shit. And you've been doing it for years and months and forever. And you keep crying, doing the same shit. So who's crazy? Who's the loony? Who's the loon ball? And did he think you crazy? That's why he keep trying to sell you liquor. He think you're stupid, you're dumb. And he want that liquor on the table at Thanksgiving. You think it's strategic? He broke it out for things. No, the nigga's marketing. Because he know on Thanksgiving, people going to get together and they going to eat. They're going to go to the liquor store. Boom. Strategically, Ciroc. Boom. Ciroc cognac dropping. Because they think you stupid. That's the game, y'all. J.E. Thanksgiving massacre history is crazy. That's right. I spoke about that. That's right. And that Puffy is a clown. Man, 50-something years old, still trying to sell you stuff. Nothing good, neither. Nothing good. See? Sad. You think it's a joke. Jay, Diddy, all of them got into the liquor game because they couldn't sell drugs. They knew y'all was going to buy that up. They knew that from the hood. And Drink Champs is based on Puffy and Diddy. Why you think all Puffy liquor be on the table, all Jay-Z alcohol on the table? And every time, every fucking show, Nori got to say Jay-Z out his mouth. Always talking about Jay-Z. Y'all still ain't tired of hearing them old stories yet from 25 years ago? Now you see why Kanye went on that show and said what he said on purpose? That's what I think. I think he dropped that bomb on their show on purpose. But did he try to set him up? Anyway, yeah, Puffy's a joke, y'all. That's right, Apple. He's a joke. Y'all see what we going through out here. Look, I'm pretty sure everybody in this room and listening, the last thing you thinking about is some damn liquor, alcohol. You know you can get alcohol whenever you feel like it. Liquor store right around the block, whatever. We ain't thinking about no alcohol right now. People thinking about what meal they gonna cook for tonight and next week. And people thinking about is this gas gonna last me 3 days? People think about stuff like that. When you got to put $30 in your tank every other day. Nobody think about no damn Ciroc. But according to him, that's what he's trying to sell, y'all. It is what it is. The other rappers made Jay-Z hot. He was always lukewarm to me. Exactly. Puffy looked like he wanna he wanna put something in his mouth. Yeah, he do. He do. Oh man, oh man. Hold up. That's right. Puffy's so corny. Now that I got older. That's right. Yeah, he's a clown. He is a clown. He been a clown. We just couldn't tell. He showed us he was a clown when he was wearing them shiny suits dancing. To be honest with you. Oh yeah, man. He trying to sell us iced tea, man. It's a fact. Hold up. That shit look like some brisk iced tea in a glass. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. These dudes a joke. Man, if you've been drinking cognac, man, just keep drinking Henny, man. Shit. Henny, Martell, Cavassier, man. Those top brands. If you drink Hennessy and you ain't never drank Martell, then you don't know what you're missing if you drink cognac, pardon me. Martell is the smoothest cognac ever. See, me personally, when I drink yak, I don't drink like that no more, but I'm just telling you, when I drink some yak, try use some cognac with some lemonade and ice. Get you a Simply Made, get you the real juice. Get you 100% juice. Get you some lemon lime, simply lemonade, blueberry lime lemonade, and mix that with your yak and watch how good it tastes. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I did. When I drink liquor, if I ain't drinking it straight, I mix my liquor with an exclusive chaser. Like I get 100% juice. Like I use the Dole juice. And if I'm gonna drink some vodka, I put it in some strawberry, banana, mango, orange juice, and boom. And guess what? That real juice alkaline out your drinking when you won't get too drunk and it still keep you right. When you mix that vodka with the ocean spray cranberry, you know cranberry clean you out, don't it? So when you mix the liquor with it, it give your body a balance and you can be buzzed. You'll never get too drunk. You won't wake up with hangovers. You won't be dehydrated. You feel me? Now you might take a couple shots raw, but then it ain't nothing wrong with taking that shot. Like I make it strong. Like I make a strong drink, Say okay, boom. I might say I put the Henny in the cup, make it at a nice level. It got a nice kick, put a lot of nice ice in it, and then put that nice fruit drink on it where it got the nice fruit taste, but it still got the kick. That's how I do. And I drink, you know what I'm saying, top shelf shit. I ain't mixing no liquor with no damn Coca-Cola and shit. I ain't mixing it with no damn soda. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you drink a Bacardi, shit like that, you mix that shit with soda. Also, another soda that tastes good with Henny. I know some of y'all tried it. You mix that Henny with that Sprite. You know what I'm saying? Henny and Sprite is good. You know what I'm saying? That yak with that Sprite go good. But really, the bomb to me is when you mix that yak with that lemonade. I'm telling you, that should be right. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, to each his own, y'all. That's right. People gonna buy it. They're gonna buy it, and that's what he banking on, getting your money. We also know that all these people, like Diddy, don't get it twisted. That ain't his brand. He got investors, so he just the face of it. All these brands, I broke it down with the whole Bacardi and Jay-Z episode. I broke the whole thing down. How all they've been doing the whole time is getting paid with other rich executives, and they use their face to make you think it's their brand, but it's not. I broke it all down in this episode right here. Because Jay-Z crying, trying to get out that deal with Bacardi, and I broke down and showed you how Bacardi started making their money exactly when slavery ended, and they was already getting their money because rum and slavery went hand in hand. I already broke all this stuff down to you, that these niggas are coons and clowns, and the only thing they got over me and you is they know how to get up under them people and get a check. That's it. Ain't got nothing else to do with nothing else. All right, that's it. They are the ones who put themselves in position to be used. They let the people use them, and they get paid in the process, and they get paid off you. That's how it works. All right. So this ain't nothing new, and it ain't no coincidence Diddy just dropped this alcohol. So I'm just showing you their game. I'm showing you their whole formula. They're easy to crack. They cold once you just pay attention. And Meek Mill learned the game from Jay, so that's why he doing the same thing. When Jay left Dame, did he not start hanging up under them so-called rich white people? Of course he did. So therefore, you see Meek doing the same thing. He not with Rick Ross no more. He owe Rick Ross money, so he's running up under white people. He's doing the same thing. All right. He's learned the game. They taught him the game, and he's doing it. So I'm just showing y'all, man. Just get that idol worship and shit out your head, man. That's it. That shit destroy us. What it's called? Worried about other people more than you worry about yourself. That's the shit you gotta stop doing. You know everybody's whole life background, but you don't know shit about your own family. You don't know shit. You don't even know nothing about your grandmother, your great granddaddy, but you know everything about other people. That shit is insane. Now you see why they call us insane? Worried about the wrong shit 24/7. So other than that, I'm about to be out. And let me quote this one more time for those who just pulled up. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary devil prowls around you like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour, destroy. Because all they do all day is be lurking. They always lurking. They love to hide in behind the scenes. They love to hide their true intentions. They love to hide their true beliefs and opinions. A lot of times they just like to hide who they are. But my point is, they do all of that because they plotting on you. They plotting on your downfall. And your downfall could be to make you lose everything. It can also be just to make you lose your peace of mind. It could be so many different things, but just understand these entities are always working. They don't take off, they don't take breaks, and they don't sleep. Why you think half of the people that deal with certain behavior, they can't sleep at night? Niggas be up all night. And when they up all night, you know what they're doing? Plotting, scamming, think about how they're going to get over on somebody or take some. You feel me? Y'all know about the witch's hour? Some people naturally can't sleep and be up during the witch's hour. I'm going to let y'all know this too. When you can't rest, that means your mind ain't right. Have you not been told that the Most High talk to you in your dreams when you're resting? So therefore, if you can't get no good rest, maybe your connection with the Most High might be off a little bit. I'm just talking my opinion, real shit. It ain't no coincidence why they always dealing with sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation is the number one formula when you perform in mind control events. You ever seen those movies, or you ever seen how they torture people and all them go to sleep? Well, that's what go on. That's what has happened to our people. You get tortured all day with ignorance, tortured all day with another mass shooting, and this happened, and that happened, and then at night you can't sleep because your brain is traumatized, and therefore you lose your connection with the Most High. Because it was said, allegedly, according to Daniel and a few others, that the so-called Lord talked to you in your dreams. So I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of people that don't get good rest at night, and if you don't have dreams, guess what that means? That means you might be off a little bit. It don't mean you're a bad person. It means you might be off a little bit. You need to get your mind right. You need to get you a good rest. They know all of this shit, but they rest good at night. I'm lying. They rest in the daytime because they vampires. I'm lying. They rest in the day and be up all night. My bad. It's just a fact. That's right. F that. Get your rest, unplug from this, and get your messages and hear from the Most High in your sleep. And that's what I did this weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what I did. That's what I did. I ain't gonna lie, because you got to remember, I'm on these platforms every day, checking messages, doing this. I got other things going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm online. I'm always talking. I'm running my mouth, doing this, that, and the third. So I literally be drained, and it's time where I got to shut the fuck up and do nothing and be lazy and get my fucking mind right. That's what I got to do. I tell y'all 1,000 times, everybody got to do what work for them. I know myself. You know what I'm saying? When I don't get the proper rest and I unplug, I get aggravated, I get evil. You know what I'm saying? I get mean. You feel me? You know what I start snapping. I'm just being honest with you. Snapping for no reason. Get agitated. I'm out. I go to the store. I'm mad. I get aggravated. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I got to do to calm myself down. And I'm gonna get me a good rest. Yes. And if I feel like my day ain't going smooth, I'll take a voluntary nap. Let me just lay down for like an hour, get my mind back right, reset. Same way you plug that cell phone on the charger, reset. You know what I'm saying? Get back right. Same thing when you got situations in life you got to deal with. Opinion. Sometimes you got to deal with. Sometimes when you pondering on something and it's stressing you out, sometimes all you got to do is take a nap and then go back to that situation. And sometimes you'll get the answers and you'll get some more clarity. But all that, mind you, we all victims of that. We all been there, not getting no sleep, up all night. I'm up. But little did we know we was destroying ourselves. Also, not getting rest, you lower your immune system. Not when you rest, your body rejuvenates. All that trying to avoid rest make you unhealthy. That's just a fact. And that's exactly why. Also, another thing, if you snore at night, you ain't getting no real rest. That's why people that snore wake up and still be tired. A lot of people that snore can't really rest. And guess what? When you snoring, and some people basically got breathing issues. And them breathing issues represent that you could die in your sleep. That's why the breath is very important. But that's a whole nother topic. This is just my opinion. So don't forget. What up, Big Phil? What up, everybody in here? Everybody in the replay. Just don't forget. Be sober-minded and be watchful. That means just be focused. Be focused. And don't forget this. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. How you know a false prophet? They always run in their fucking mouth. And when you listen and pay attention and add them all up, the shit they saying does not come to fruition. It's never going to come to life. And you're always going to see they always fucking contradict themselves. It's not hard to figure out a false prophet or fraud. Because they just told you many have gone out into the world. And you're all out here. They're all around you. They're listening right now. That's it. That's the word of the day. So everybody enjoy their day. It's Monday day. We back at it again. Everybody stay right. Everybody stay good. I'm done. That's right. I unplugged my kids to that night. The juice. That's right. That's what's said though. It said what we really supposed to do when we go to rest at night. We really are supposed to unplug everything. I'm talking about even though your TV off is still on. How you know that? Because you know it got the goddamn red light on it. You're really supposed to unplug your computer. You're supposed to really unplug all lights. You're supposed to really unplug everything. Remember, our peoples taught us that, but we thought it was just to say the light bill. No. It creates a whole nother vibe. I'm trying to tell you. When you rest in your crib, if everything unplugged, you'll get a whole different rest. You got to remember, when you're in your crib, your Wi-Fi still on. The fucking rays and waves are still in your house fucking with you while you sleep too. It's facts. But when you unplug everything, that's actually when you set the house at peace. There's different sciences, y'all. There's just different things that go on. So that's why, if you notice, people that live in solar panel houses, let's use our brain real quick. You don't think them people that live in solar panels, being that all their energy comes from the sunlight in the daytime, you don't think at nighttime they unplug everything? Because it creates a different spirit in your house. That's how I knew when they put Wi-Fi in the church. I already knew what time it was with the church. Some of these churches got Wi-Fi in it. Do you know what that means? Figure it out. They already zapped. That's it. Even just laying down, getting off your feet is good for you. That's right. That's right. That's right. Prop your legs up. They keep your circulation right, and you just meditate. Meditate really could just mean just sit down, don't do nothing, just chill. Just chill. You got to do that a couple times a day, a couple times a week, and you'll see it'll start working. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. We was taught that we always got to stay busy. You know what I'm saying? We all been like that. We told life short. You got to keep doing things. I'm missing the day. No, you ain't missing nothing. Because guess what? When you gone, life gonna pass you by anyway. So you're trying to keep up with some shit that's gonna always be here anyway. Life gonna go on with or without you. Once you understand that, guess what, y'all? Life is so fucking simple. It's just that we make this shit so hard and so complicated. It's so fucking simple. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times. What make life simple? That you got a choice. You got choices. You make the right choices, shit goes smooth. You make the wrong choices, you're always gonna be in some shit. That's it. And guess what? When you can't make the right choice, or you don't know how to, that's when you pray on it. It's called asking for help. Salute, Annette. Episode 310, we did it again. I'll be back. Y'all already know. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to all my platforms. Make sure y'all leave a comment. If you can, please share this on all platforms that you can share on. And salute to y'all for vibing, bringing the energy. Salute to the people listening on the replay. It's in the books. Last run through. Don't be eating no trash like this. Do not eat no Oreos wrapped in no damn bacon. Swine will poison your mind. But not only that, this right here will make you catch a stroke. You feel me? Clog arteries. Don't be eating no trash like that. And for 2, don't drink no fake ass cognac Ciroc. Just drink what you've been drinking. Don't drink no more rapper alcohol. All right. Don't drink no more of that. Another thing, men, don't be showing off your shower. Don't be showing off your bathtub like Meek Mill. This man is in Dubai accused of being a boy toy. All right. So don't show off your Crocs. All right. Don't show off your Crocs, because Crocs are for women and kids. And don't show off your bathroom in pink socks. All right. And don't sit on a chair like this with your hand between your lap, looking suspect. That's the word of the day. And once again, his fans said it, not me. Meek out here looking zesty. This nigga needs someone to handle his social media. He's single-handedly killing his image and career. Also, does Meek Mill not be on social media more than a female? Is he not always bickering and tweeting all day and posting all day like a female? Yes, he is. Is he not the same man that got mad at other rappers because they didn't want to post his album? He actually got mad at other men because they didn't want to post his album. Is that not female tendencies? All right, then. So leave it at that. Meek Mill, zesty. Zesty man. All right, that's my opinion. Whoever don't like it, so what? So what? Y'all keep worshiping niggas. That's why you ain't getting nowhere. Mook Mill, that's his new name. Yeah. So look, all right, a lot of y'all smart, right? A lot of y'all smart, but y'all don't know about signs and symbols, do you? The point of the matter is, right? Do you think he just happened to wear these pink socks by mistake? Salute, Danielle. Thank you. Thank you, Danielle. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Do y'all think he wore these pink socks by mistake? Or you think it's strategic why he got them on? Use your brain. Out of all the colors he could have wore, it don't match his outfit, don't match his Crocs. See? They show you who they are, man. It is what it is. But that's that on that. He promote dream chasing. I'm the one that's gonna kill them dreams. You ain't gonna have no more young boys chasing fake ass dreams. All right? Fake ass dreams that one day they gonna make it follow your stupid ass. Everybody that followed you got nowhere. Lil Snoop is dead. And you ain't do nothing for nobody else. Period. So therefore, you're the one being used by them people. And I keep forgetting to put up that picture with him and the governor of Virginia chilling. I want to hear no more street talk from Meek Mill. Just rap about everything else. Don't use the ghetto to talk about how hard it is and you finally came up. We don't want to hear that shit. Everybody that was following you, chasing dreams, they got nowhere. Because sometimes when you dream chasing, you just going to end up with a dream and you ain't going to have nothing. You feel me? So you got to do a little bit of dreaming, but you got to have a lot of reality going on. There's nothing wrong with dreaming, but we don't chase dreams. We fulfill our dreams. See the difference? And maybe he living out his dream right now. Maybe it's what he always wanted to do. Be around rich billionaires. All right? This is a nigga. This is a nigga right here. You see how I said that? Yeah. That's a nigga right there. He just happy to be out of Philly. He just happy he don't got to be around certain things no more. That's all that shit is. So it is what it is. But y'all still be, because he got money. And so what? And it's always dudes on it more than women. That's the sad part. That is the sad part. A man will argue over Meek Mill right now. More before a female would. I'll guarantee you that right now. Because niggas are lost. Now you understand why you fell from grace and you are no more in rulership position. Because you've been worshiping and co-signing all the wrong things. And you lost your power. You have no more power. It's gone. All right? Oh, let's not forget. Let's not forget. I ain't going to go light on them neither. Not going to go light on these people. Hold up. Oh, you remember them people Kanye was talking about? Remember them people that Kyrie was talking about? Remember they said they was Diddy boss and they played a lot of dirty games and they was doing this, that, and the third? Well, we ain't giving them no pass because we seen what they did over the weekend. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Shit. Might have got taken off. Let me see. Let me pull this up real quick because we ain't giving them no passes. FBI arrests 17 Jewish rabbis in New Jersey charged with trafficking human organs, baby parts, and money laundering. Is this now who Kanye was talking about, allegedly? Did I not tell you the number one agenda in America is fentanyl and snatching up bodies? Well, here's your proof right here. Here's your proof. Number one story in America, Mexican cartel sanctioned by U.S. Treasury over rainbow fentanyl. All right? They admitted that the Mexican cartels are flooding America with fentanyl. Death without bullets. They also promoted and let you know what's going on. Bodies getting snatched. But y'all don't believe that. You worried about everything else. You worried about who killed Takeoff. You should have been trying to find out who bringing all the fentanyl in the country. You need to find out who out here snatching these bodies up. That's real homework. And I also told you the rainbow community was under fire. I told you they getting sacrificed too. I told you all that being proud, now you a proud target. I told y'all that. They showed you that. That was the whole purpose when they brought out the Jeffrey Dahmer movie. Because Jeffrey Dahmer killed people in the rainbow community. But a lot of y'all thought it was just a show. No, they were bringing the energy back. They were letting you know what time it is, what time we in. They promoting all this death stuff. And they said it was 600 mass shootings this year in America already. That's what they said. But we know everything don't get reported. So there you have it. You see where America at, right? That's where we at right now. And none of this have nothing to do with inflation, nothing to do with us getting back on track financially, nothing to do with it. And you ain't going to see nothing that's talked about getting us back on track no time soon. So get that out your head and just get focused. Because it ain't no help coming, all right? That's it. If you worked, guess what? It will be tax season soon. If you didn't work, it ain't no more scamming going down this year, fellas and sisters. It ain't happening. Trying to tell you something. They was banking on that too. And that's that on that. I mean it this time. I did the recap. I'm done. So look, y'all stay right. Y'all stay good. And y'all stay focused. Episode 310 in the books. I'll holler at y'all very, very soon. 1.